Okay, in this video, we're going to look at how to push up a Docker file. So in the last two videos, we went over how to push up a static site. That's pretty straightforward. Went over how to push up a Node.js project, and that is pretty simple. So Zeit has this Node.js environment set up, and it knows how to just automatically read your package.json file. So that is pretty straightforward. If you wanted to do something other than those two options, like say you wanted to, you had a backend in like PHP or Python or something, then what are your options? Well, Zeit also handles Docker files. And so instead of waiting for Zeit to be able to handle those different languages, they just say, we handle Docker. And whatever you can put inside Docker, that's what we can handle. And that's really smart for them because then they don't need to support all this stuff. And it's really awesome for us because if it fits inside a Docker container, then we can do it. So that's great. So the only thing that I've made changes to, this is our project from the last video. I've just added a Docker file. And in here, you can see, well, this is not going to be a tutorial on Docker, but basically what's happening is using a node environment, setting some environment variables, copying my files over, and then doing npm install and npm start. And this is all we need. So if you've used Docker before, maybe you're used to using docker compose.yaml files for local development. That is not going to work here. You need to have a Docker file. So now if we type now, it's going to see that we got a package.json in a Docker file. Which one do we want to treat this as? If I press 2, then we'll do that. I've already done this, so we don't need to wait as we watch this thing do its thing. We can just look at it here. So I've selected 2. Then it's going to go through all the steps. So we can see from, so that's the first step here. And it's just going to go through all of those steps here. And this is just complaining about package lock.json file. That's no big deal. And then there you go. And then then it runs the program, the Node.js project, inside the Docker container, and we're ready to go. So if I visit that endpoint, it's working exactly as before. But in this case, what the difference here is that it's inside of a Docker environment, and we can put anything inside there we want. So really good. Me personally, I just usually do Node.js anyways, so I haven't yet found a need to push up Docker containers. But if I ever was in a situation where just the normal Node.js thing wasn't good enough for me, Docker is where I would go for like a custom sort of project or whatever. So anyways, that's how you do Docker files. In the next video, we're going to look at aliasing to a domain name. So we'll see you in the next one.